In life, you have between two things to choose what to cope with. You can either cope with comfort or discomfort. That's your two choices. At first glance, comfort is the obvious winner. Best cope in life. Firstly, you feeling down in life? Go get comfortable. Go for your comfort blanket. Get comfortable. You feeling sick? Lay down in your bed, get comfortable. That's an acceptable one. You want to lead a happy life? Live a life full of comfort. On paper, that all sounds great, right? If you were unknowing, if you didn't know about much, that sound obvious. Of course, you'd lead a life full of comfort. That's a life full of happiness. But let's replace comfort with sleeping in all day. That's all comfort. Do you usually feel good, happy, and energized after laying in bed for an entire day? No, you probably don't. Laying in bed in blankets, or eating a bag of chips with a cup of soda right next to you, watching this video while having another screen, playing video games. I used to do that. If you're doing that right now, get down, do 10 push-ups. You're grounded for the rest of the month, okay? Yeah, screw you. Kidding. Yeah, you got those kinds of comforts. Yeah, it's not that good. And now let's get a little deeper into the comforts. Drugs. That's technically comforting. If you go back to it every time for pleasure, that's a form of comfort. Nobody praises it. And eating until you feel fat, no one really praises it. Yet it's still comforting. It's pleasurable. And going on social media for the entire day when you have nothing to do, you've got nothing planned. That's wasteful, but it's comforting. Now it doesn't seem that good. Leading a life full of comfort doesn't seem that good. Well, that doesn't really sound good. My other option is discomfort. Oh, what good two choices, huh? Discomfort, it already sounds horrible. Am I really gonna live a full life full of suffering and pain? And you're telling me that's gonna give me a happy and fulfilled life? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. You're gonna live a happy and fulfilled life if you lead a life full of suffering and pain. Of course, within context, within a couple of boundaries. You don't just stab yourself and you live a happy and fulfilled life. With regulation. Now, let's go to my favorite analogy, exercise. Exercise is the perfect form of discomfort. You go to the gym, say like, this is day one for you at the gym. You go to the gym, you hit a heavy workout, you go on the treadmill for like an hour straight because you think you can do it. You've got the energy. You come back home, you wake up the next day, you can barely walk. You do one of those walking sticks with a tennis ball underneath. You're gonna need that for the next week because those muscles feel like jello. You do that for a week, you still feel in pain, you still feel like jello. Yet no progress. You went through a lot of discomfort and you haven't gotten any gains. Now at first glance it sounds bad, but we already know. You do this for months or years. You eat healthy. Say you're like skinny fat. You get on some sort of body recomposition or a healthy bulk. You do that. You get some good sleep. You eat healthy. You knock out the soda and bag of chips from your bed. You know, the smart things, the healthy things, the things to make you lead a better and more healthy life. The life you want. So for years, you go through all this discomfort, and now you got like 90% the body of your dreams. You got the abs, you got the chest, you got the big arms, the big legs, you got the big back, you're the big back guy. You went through all that pain just to look good and to be healthy. It's not just to be looking good and being healthy. You went through discomfort, and that discomfort rewarded you with good looks, with health, with a prolonged life. You've gotten all the benefits because you went through the hard work. You put yourself through a lot of pain and a lot of struggle, and now you've gotten the grand prize. Now with money too. Let's say you go to school, you go to university for a doctor's degree. You go 8 years. Say you want to be a doctor. It's none of this entrepreneur stuff. It doesn't really seem like your thing. You do 8 years of school. You get the job as a doctor. A couple of years later, you're making over hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You put in the hard work, and now you're making big bucks, man. And in the case of holistic improvement, put in the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Let's cut to Hamza real quick, which is basically just discomfort. Now, doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, which is basically just discomfort, that can apply to all of self-improvement. You want to get better at socializing? Do some cold approaching. That could be uncomfortable, going up to random strangers and talking to them. You want to look good? Looks maxing, all that? Do some mewing. Go work out. Eat healthy. Pick up a skincare routine if you can. Or just eat oatmeal or whatever. You want to be present? Do some meditation. What else? Got some things to think about, some things to write about, to vent about. You go to journaling. Any other questions you gotta ask yourself, you go to journaling, you go to friends. The list goes on. I could be going on for a while on this. The point of this video was just to say, choose discomfort over comfort. Lead a life of hard work and discipline. Your life is gonna grow, trust me. You just gotta learn what to do, what to struggle on. So yeah.